day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Frostpunk, where we apparently have to, negotiate with this strike. Because there are bad things going on at the moment. And needless to say, we might fail in 5 minutes, so we're probably going to be restarting. So, just saying. So, let's negotiate them. Workers on strike. Workers are angry and refuse to work. They shout about exploitation, yeah, terrible working conditions, obviously, and deadly dangers they face daily. You're a worker in Victorian England. What else is new? What will you promise them? Comfortable quarters. You have to raise the work safety above dangerous. I don't want to give him comfortable quarters. Strike resolved. Who should we lean on? The first strike is over, but it won't be the last. We need to address the labour issues if we are to finish the generator on schedule. Workers would like to be given a voice and be involved in decisions, while engineers promise you results if you rely on their proven expertise. Will you empower the workers and establish the labour union, or strengthen the workers' role in and build the factory inspectorate? You know what? I'm going to choose the workers, because I'm not convinced this is going to last very long, and I just want to see the options. So, new shift building, labour union, new ability, food for workers. Every use will lower the strike risk by 2 at all workplaces. Fair. Collective bargaining. We could negotiate with the representatives of striking. New ability, collective bargaining, negotiate with all workplaces currently on strike. Requires the labour union. Makes sense. Workers' council, new building, council square. Workers' motivation will rise slightly every day. Council squares lower the strike risk in nearby workplaces by 1. Discontent will fall slightly. Some council ideas will have negative consequences. I mean fair. So, everyone, get to bloody work. Safety first, the place is no longer scared. I just put the workers in before I adjusted the safety. I am so sorry. How many of these things do we have? None. We need more. I think it's 4 we need. Isn't it? 6. Are we currently working on making it 4? No, we're currently working on those. We made the first step in a long way. Good, now let's elect the right people to represent us. That ain't happening. You got a fat chance of you thinking this is gonna stay. Get to work.
Your work is over for today.
Oh, crap. Did I ever take that law? No. No, I didn't. God damn it. We are so utterly fucked. This is not gonna last. Transport stopped, storage full. I need more storage, don't I? Well, first I do need a labour union. I suppose. Because they did request that. And I suppose I do need to pretend that I'm going to listen to them. So, there's a labour union. Next. Where can I get a resource depot? Excellent. Where can I stuff such a thing? I am going to say here. Labour union established. Motivation rises. Now let's add in the raw food, please. Alright then. So, the game crashed and, well, we're back. So, it didn't crash this time from pressing that button. Excellent. So as I was saying, how many beds do I have? 50. Or rather, a few. There's actually a logistical limit right now. Okay. You know what? We could probably use more engineers, honestly. So, give me 10 more engineers. Now, if people can get to work and docks are idle. So they are. We need coal. And we also need to gather more coal. What's the safety in this place? Nothing. What's it in here? Ugh. Well, let's just have another one of those. Because you managed to complete that. Excellent. Unhealthy. Low risk of getting ill. We complete it in 4 hours. Oh, so we're not actually going to fail, and I decided to agree with the worker union because of panic. Great. Absolutely great.
Shift over. Enjoy your free time.
Oh, never mind. Nope, we're screwed. Nope, keep working. Keep working. Close this time of day. Damn it! I was so close. But I am fired. Although then again, it says it's 3 o'clock at day 16. So I think that might actually be plausible. Oh, we're at maximum wood storage. Well, we can't have that. Build me 10 of those structure things. We got more workers. Excellent. I don't know what... More engineers, even. Excellent. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but we have them. Which is enough for me. Excellent. That's good to see. What do we need next? Next, we probably need to start working on these machine shops and whatnot. Because I think we're going to need them. Yep, build a machine shop. Milestone achieved. Next milestone, build the foundations. Before laying the foundations, which will support the massive bulk of the generator, you will have to send workers deep below the ground level and install powerful tower pumps there. If you could... What's this? 1 man, 1 vote. Sir, the Labour Union you agreed to needs representatives, but workers, if left to their own devices, will probably choose subversive activists to represent them. How should we proceed? Rig it. I'm gonna let you pretend that you have power. And also, if I'm gonna work with this 8-hour shift bullcrap, I'm going to make it at least. Discontent will rise slightly. Using short shifts will cause a little discontent. Yeah, that's fine with me. If I'm gonna have them work on short shifts, I want them to be efficient at it. Abandoned site. News from London. Congratulations on completing your first milestone on schedule. Meanwhile, after funding cuts and catastrophic accident at Site 107, the project was scrapped and the remaining workers scheduled for evacuation. If you can spare the men, order foragers to search these coordinates and recover whatever materials you can. We'll have far from enough generators to evacuate everyone should the unthinkable happen. Your task is even more important. So, where do I need to go? Over this area, right? Can I break this camp? How much food do I have? It could get better. If anything, I probably want to make sure I wanted another foraging team rather than to cancel the current one. Hello there. Time for another foraging team. There we go. Research it fast now. You're not going to do it by the end of the day. Okay, so I need 10 structural profiles, which are in the process of being made. I need this machine shop up and active, please. Let me guess how much... What does this cost? 20 steel. Because of course it does. What? How long do I have? I have till day 25. I need steel. A lot of steel. Allows us to supercharge the steam exchangers used at the construction site to speed up worker generation. Each use advances work progress by 10% and costs 5 steam exchangers. That seems very useful in the end. Shame we can't afford it. I need to build more things. Mostly because we need more, in general, a lot more steel. But I suppose the question is, how do we get such steel? When we got to do that, I need whatchamacallit.
You work for yourself now.
No, they don't. No, they don't. Stop deluding them with lies. I could give them comfortable quarters, but I don't want to give them comfortable quarters. It would give them more motivation, but I already have maximum motivation. Let's look more at the labor laws, shall we, and see what we can get. Collective bargaining. That looks like a good idea, but so does this. Just so that I can see what that official doctrine is. And this does increase motivation every day. You know what? Sure. If I build one there, that should do wonders. So do so. Workers' Council built. I swear I've heard them chant "Workers of the world unite." At last our voice will be heard. And promptly ignored. So how are we doing for the generators? Okay, I can get the pressure pumps in there at least. More foragers researched. Excellent. I need more citizens. Ship me more citizens, please. And then I'm going to figure out what I need to do. Steam reloading, I think. Or maybe efficient gathering. That might actually work as well. Considering it will probably be the similar. You know what? Steam reloading then. At least we do have a farm. Engineers, please. Sir, several engineers want to share with you their concerns about Workers' Council and ask for reassurance. We appreciate your efforts to motivate the workers, but giving them too much power would diminish our authority and blur the responsibility. And before you commit to any of their ideas, remember that they know nothing about the generator design. Watch out, nobody's indispensable. Preposterous! Workers should have no say in such technical project. This will not end well. Mark my words! You know what? People's Union! We work for the people! How many did I need for the tower pumps? 10. How the bloody blazes am I meant to get 10? I mean, granted, this does build a fair amount of 6 steel an hour. What is that? Like, I don't know. 3 a day? Maybe? Am I going to need to build more beds? I ordered those workers, but I don't actually know. No, I'm not. After hours after working after hours is exhausting. Double the overtime pay. Yeah, that ain't happening. Alright, what else we got? What do I need to do next? Safety improvements might not be the worst idea, but it's certainly not the most needed of them. Honestly, doing that so that we can gather steel faster would be good. Did you run out of fish or something? I think they ran out of fish. What's this? House of Disease. A worried medic reports an outbreak of a viral disease at the House of Pleasure. At least one of the employees got the clap and is spreading it. We must start a mandatory medical examinations of the staff and send the infected home, or at least isolate them. Infected prostitutes will be treated as gravely ill. Discontent will rise. Deport the infected. We can't do that. The House of Pleasure will no longer raise motivation. Discontent will rise greatly. Cure the infected. That works for me. How many people are gravely ill, then? Not many, apparently. I was going to say, didn't I have a bloody one of these? Infirmary? I could build and should build. Let's build an infirmary right there. That's what the whatchamacallit the whatchamacallit things are gonna do. Also, people, a tent. We need another tent. Where are we gonna put such a tent? I believe we're gonna put such a tent there. Because it's still in range of the church. Then, we're going to need another foragers camp. I'd forgot about that. And you need to figure out something to build. What was it you just built? Ah, yes, the steam things. We're gonna need another one of those. I don't know what to build. Maybe a ventilation plant, just so that we have it built. In the meanwhile, resources. Steam reloading. Boom. There we go. There's a lot to build, people. Get to it. What's happening with these mountain pass? Not much. You know, no wonder we're behind. They give us 9 days if we got whatchamacallit days to build anything and everything. How many do I need? At least 15 citizens must be available. I need 15 to forage, really? What's our logistical limit? Oh, it's a little under, is it? Well, I need another steam core. So if you don't mind, there we go. Order in the shipment, please. And what's at the avalanche field, then? Rustling rails. Go there. I want to see what's there. I love how the short shift is only 2 hours less rather than the whatchamacallit hours less than I thought it was.
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
Toxic gases are very high at the moment today. I'm noticing. We have very high efficiency too. So what's this official doctrine you're talking about? New ability, motivational speech, increases motivation. The Workers' Council ideas will no longer have negative consequences. Motivation will rise slightly. What's the downside? Boom! Do that! Rise the motivation, we can accept the rations. Now, tell me what these other... Ooh! It changed the picture! That's kind of nice. Abortion of privileges. We are all equal. Everyone will be required to work anywhere they're sent, no matter, work or engineers. Workers employed as engineers have 75% efficiency. Discontent of engineers will rise permanently. Motivation will rise slightly. Anyone can be employed at any workplace. Okay. Propaganda. I like propaganda. Significantly increases motivation of workers in nearby workplaces. I like that. Selfless sacrifice. Selfless sacrifices raises workplace efficiency by 25%. Motivation will rise slightly. Selfless sacrifice reduces workplace safety by 2. That's a very nice one, actually. And will be very nice on days where we have no toxicity.
Medical services needed at the construction site.
What just happened? Fire caused by tool failure. Sir, a misused tool exploded, causing a fire in the construction site. There were no fatalities, and the fire was put out before it spread, but some workers were poisoned by fumes. This accident happened because machine shop workplace safety is deadly. Oh! So it is! Chance of risk. Low. Low strike of risk. That's good. That's good. Hey, can we build some of these now? Considering we need the... Oh, never mind. Hold on. Take one of those off. Also, how more efficient is this? Ooh, that's actually significantly more efficient. You know what? You've earned my respect. Let's improve our safety measures, shall we? I can't believe the deadly gases apply to these buildings as well. That seems a little off to me. Oh yeah, rustling rails. What happened? Nothing. A closed tavern? A tavern? You know, I don't think we're doing badly. I mean, we're behind schedule, yes. We've got 3 days, yes. Food rations. Good old times. The tavern isn't abandoned after all. A Rotan man is bustling about, heaving crates and trunks on a shelf. He introduces himself as the owner of this fine establishment. While the French were around, I had patrons all day long, workers curing hangover with a breakfast, engineers drinking buckets of coffee over their maps and blueprints, and in the evening all together working hard on the next hangover. All of them chatting in bloody French. Now it's over. Take whatever you need. I'm leaving for good. I mean, full credit to you then, pal. Also, we got this guy now, so they're gonna head over to Nature's Sculpture. Transport has arrived with a new steam core. Excellent, that's what we love to see. Current toxicity level, high. Alright, what did you find at the 3 graves? Absolutely nothing. What's at the railroad track? Also, I need another house. Okay, if I need another house, then it's time to make myself another bathhouse. So if you would not mind telling me, if I build a house there, and there, which seems mighty appropriate for a place for a house, where can I build this bathhouse where it's still in range of them, and there is a good option. Although there would be better option. But there's a good enough option. There we go. We're building. A foundry allows us to build a foundry and produce heat-resistant compositors. Sure, whatever. I'm thinking I need that right now, and I can't really do that unless I get a lot more steel, which I can't use right now properly. Because of the simple fact that... Oh, what now? Council's protest. Oh, god damn it. Sir, council representatives rouse the workers to protest your signing of the official doctrine. Why? Why are you trying to muzzle the workers' council? A representative steps forward from the group of workers, waving the proclamation crumpled in his fist. What's the purpose of this? You are going too far. The representatives seem really agitated, but we might be able to convince them if you would dine with them. Sure, I'll try and win them over. I'm fine with that. Wonder if they'll serve meat. I guess boss might have some merit. Railroad track. It led to nothing. What about this storehouse, then? Do we have enough of these yet? No. We need those 4. Meaning this place needs to work really, really hard tomorrow. If we want to see anything get done. Let's increase the efficiency of the fishing dock. Why not? Nature's Sculpture. As we suspected, it's just a tall rock sculpted by winds into a shape that from certain angle looks like a standing human. It's a useful landmark nonetheless. Field kitchen discovered. A what? Storehouse. Contains steam cores. Dozens of them, enough to empower an entire fleet. Wow, that sounds brilliant. The sign over the entrance says, Monsieur le Marine des Colonies. Oh, God, it's bloody French. An ancient storekeeper opens a big ledger at our site. The old man apparently took us for French engineers. Oh, great. Well, I mean, we took them, at least. We took the steam cores we were offered by mistake. The old storekeeper waved us goodbye and left us with the precious loot. Good! Screw over the French! That is what the British are known for. Ha 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 ha! I can think of many a good deed those things will come into use.
Workers, your shift is on.
Field kitchen. We found no food in the field kitchen, although it must have been used recently. There are still water in 2 large pots inside. What site? Oh, Site 1047! Oh, we needed to find that place. How's this place doing? There's 1. There's 2. And finally... Oh, god damn it. Equal duties. Union representatives berate you about inequality. We are making history, you say. We are mankind's last hope, and yet while workers toil, engineers sit on their arses. Enough! Old privileges have no place in the new world. Each according to their ability, and they're perfectly capable of doing manual labor. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. For now, we're shoving propaganda in your face so that you may actually do your job better. How's that sound? Good? Sounds good to me. Yes, I think that is the perfect place to put an aggravator. Good. We've also got enough steam to start working on the Tier 4 upgrades, which is nice and needed. And we also have the 10 steam exchangers now. Excellent. Come on, let's build these pumps then. Come on, people, let's get to work. Hello there. You're offering me quite a lot of things. There are still people here packing their belongings and preparing dozens of coffins to transport. A young engineer approaches us. Aren't you the girl from the trailer? The young engineer, who introduced herself as Elfie McHalham, I think that is actually the character, is relieved to see us. I'm glad you came. We are to be evacuated, but you just can't be sure in these times, she says, and then tells us what happened. Long story short, the core of their generator exploded after a fire broke out in the final stages of construction. Elfie says she saw the tragedy coming, but no one listened to her. The youngest engineer on the site. She and some friends are not giving up. They want to use their experience to help us finish our generator. Well... I mean, I don't see the problem in having 12 more engineers. I mean, in the long run, it's soon going to become just 10 more workers. 12 more workers, isn't it? Ha 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 ha. Steel composites, you say? Oh, that sounds nice. An enormously large locomotive lies on its side. It's a view both majestic and pathetic. The engine is unbelievably huge, like a beached ship. It has overturned when the ground gave way under its massive weight, and the tracks buckled. There's a description under the boiler. Bloody French. Surely the French have a taste for dimensions. Pity that the land was a letdown. Now we can only salvage what we can from this stuff. Alright, so let's see what's at the terminal. How long do I have? 3 days! Oh, fuck. Okay. Where can I pull out a bunch of workers to further increase my productivity? Hello there! Food rations, you say? The double doors of the warehouse are open. Inside there's a stack of crates full of canned food with French labels. We take the stock of the food supply. Several workers appear to ask us if we understand their French, whether the Crave Knave is coming soon, because living here is becoming unbearable. They've been apparently waiting for their train for quite some time, sustaining themselves on canned food. Deceive them and take their food! They're French and we're British. We're natural enemies, after all. We lied to the Frenchmen that the train will be here soon. They did not try to stop us when we left with their food. Bloody French. Right, I have another law to make. The People's Militia. I don't like the sound of that. What else do we have around here? I still don't want to sign the food, because I swear something's gonna happen. You know what? Let's sign Selfish Sacrifice, because you never know. How's the patients doing? You'll be all suited up and out soon enough. What's this? A rumble from the deep. Oh, God. Sir, people working in the deepest part of the shaft report rumbling sound and the slight tremors coming from below. They complain of getting dizzy from toxic fumes coming through the cracks. We might be forced to evacuate them quickly in case of emergency. To do this, we'll need safety equipment for both rescuers and the shaft crew. It will also protect the workers from fumes, improving the workplace safety. I mean, if I have the steam exchangers, I'll do it. Sure. They arrived home with with the steam exchangers, and it just worked out perfectly. Nice. I like that. We can now research Tier 4 technology. Good. Reduce the material cost of them by 20%. It costs 40 iron to make that tech. That seems a little excessive. What else can I have? Advanced fishing harbor. Okay. Infirmaries fix people 15% faster. That one's pretty good. Gathering optimization. Thanks to reloading stations will be now 10% more efficient. Yes, please. All hail the generator. Sir, to impress on our people the importance of their work, the most engaged workers are organizing Day of the Generator. They plan to gather everyone and throw a feast to celebrate the construction of the generator. The activists report that their proposal was met with widespread approval. It seems that people are warming up to the radical ideas. They ask if you'd like to support their initiative. Carry on! We're very motivated, aren't we, people? I didn't like the look they gave me when I told them this was a waste of time. Aren't they going a bit overboard? No. No, they're not. Shut up. There's no such thing as overboard. If it keeps people happy and ignorant, that's all that matters. After the track disappeared under the ice, we followed its general direction for a couple of miles, seeing nothing on the horizon, and then backtracked and fanned out. Trying to find the place where the track comes back, it does not seem... Where does the track lead? We will never know. Fair enough, then. Go to the rock arch now, then. Gathering optimizations. Nice. That's what we love to hear. How about a large resource depot? Or maybe something else. Like an upgraded dock. We don't need an upgraded dock. Could use an advanced harbor, probably, though. Mostly because it doesn't need a steam core.
Time to rest.
We've made 25% progress, and we have only a few more days. But you no longer have any stuff to work, meaning we just got 10 more workers. Excellent. How are the patients? There's no patients. How are the patients? There are no patients. God damn it. I'm starting to think we might need another cookhouse. Actually, engineers can work the cookhouse. Why don't they work the cookhouse? It gives engineers a job, and it gives them some efficiency. Plus, if we build one there, it means it's in the range of the aggravator, too. Nesting place. This unassailable rock is the nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it remains covered in fish. What's in the collapsed mine? That doesn't sound like a good one. Right. I need a law. And I feel like signing this just so that we have a law. Workers and engineers can be sent to any kind of work. What do the engineers have to say about that? Nothing? Right on! The engineers need to be taken down a peg. But their poor white hands. Oh, I can't wait to hear their cries. I think these people are sadistic. I like it. Oh yeah, I need an aggravator right next to the generator. So if you guys don't mind, build that so we can actually build this. There we go.
Get moving, workers. You work for yourself now.
Why is it 99% efficiency? What just happened? Get them out! Now! We have to rescue them! People are trapped by the source. They'll die. Oh, god damn it. Sir, there was a catastrophic accident at the lower levels. A cave-in exposed the underground heat source, engulfing our people in deadly fumes. We can seal off the source to save them, although it will permanently reduce the power available to the generator. But if we leave it open, all of our people underground will die. The generator won't be able to power more than a few heat zones. Workers will evacuate safely. The construction will stop for 6 hours. Generator will have nominal power. All workers underground will die. Discontent will rise greatly. Strike force will rise greatly. The generator will have nominal power. Many workers will be gravely injured. The construction will stop for 3 hours. That's the best one! That was close. I hope I'm as lucky as them when disaster strikes on my shift. They're saved. Now get them to the medic, quickly! Nothing at the Lost Mines. What about the other place? What about this stone arch? Nothing. It discovered the tavern, which we've already found. You know what? You go back and deliver us everything that you've gathered. We need to really build this place up now. Successful evacuation. So we have great news. All workers were rescued and the source remains open. Some of our people were hurt, a few of them seriously. But if we provide them with proper medical care, they will live. And when we finish the generator, it will achieve its full heating power. I'm glad I took the worker unit, the fact they can't work now.
Workers, your work is over.
We have not long to... Steam exchanges. Take the crates. Take the crates. Come home now. We need those exchanges. Like, now. Foragers number 2 have arrived, bringing home with them rations and other stuff. Now they're heading back on out. We still need a lot more resource depots. This person has lost one of their limbs. They can't work until they receive prosthetics. Ugh. How many houses do I have? A lot. A lot. And we have a lot of worker limit. Bring me 40 new people, please. You can dispatch... Okay. I'm processing supercharging right now. No problem. We can do that. We're fine with that. The transport is almost here.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Excellent. I need that now. Boom. There we go. You finish in 6 hours, do you? What's this? Radical activists. An engineer known for his criticism of your official doctrine was ambushed by a masked worker. They beat him bloody and told him, "We're building a new world, so watch it, you fat leech. If you're not with us, you're against us. What do you have to say about it?" He had it coming. I condemn all violence. I do condemn all violence. Now, what's the next thing I need to research? It has to be the large resource depot because we need more resources. We just need them. Okay. We should be ready tomorrow. And have what we need built ready tomorrow. I need a ventilation thing built for the next one, don't I? Maybe not? What do you do? This building provides the whole construction place with fresh air, improving work safety in all workplaces by 1. Then why the hell did I not get that? Suspicious fire. A fire devastated a construction site. We can't afford to stop safety. To stop working. I don't care if everything is bad. And you have to work safe in dangerous environments. You need to work. Now set up camp and start bringing us more food. Especially as we're seemingly running out. Now what's this People's Militia? Oh, that looks fun up there. People's Militia. After introducing this new building, the People's Militia. People's militia will reduce discontent. Discontent will fall slightly. You will have to build the People's Militia. People's Militia will be established to ensure worker safety and deal with the discontent. Sure.
New company rules are in place.
I can accept that. When in doubt, use violence. All hail the militant arm of the working class. I hope the People's Militia won't be used against the people.
Your tomorrow.
You can pray, but I wouldn't have much bets for it. It appears that the convoy is heading for Winterhome. That's a long way from here. They are carrying parts crucial for the proper operation of Winterhome's generator. It seems they lost the crates on the way back. Without them, the construction of the generator might be compromised. We will keep the precious resources to use them for our generator. Yeah, because we already know Winterhome is fucked. I've done that mission before. Winterhome is the one where is the scenario where we actively have to blow it up. Where it's actively in the process of blowing up. You've got 2 hours to finish. Oh, for God's sake, what happened? This accident happened because I don't care! Work! You have 1 hour! I don't want to be fired, people! There we... Oh, are you bloody kidding me? You're going to strike at the exact moment these things happen? Have some food! Shut up! Okay. So I have to get this above dangerous for 1 last minute. Because I've got 2 hours to finish it. I need a reload. We need to set up this thing. Here we can now set up a law. I'm not doing the people... Actually, I'll do the People's Militia again. Sure. Have your militia. The workers have arrived. Excellent. You have 5 hours, guys. You need to have as much motivation as you possibly bloody can. We can't return those crates. Go to hell. Come on, don't strike on me. Don't strike on me. No accident. No oxygen. God damn it! Don't. Yes, yes, yes! No strike! Ha ha ha! Next milestone, heart of the generator. With the foundation in its place, it is time to build the fiery heart of the generator, called a core. It will have to be enclosed within 2 support frames, which will also hold up the external parts of the generator. Glorious. What do I need for them? 25 steel composites. I've got 15, that's a good start. I am 1... Oh, this place wants to stop working. I mean, sure, you can... I'll work with you. There. Now build me 5 more, because... You know what? Build me 20 more, because we need them. Well, everyone. We have managed to survive by following the way of the workers, apparently. I didn't realize that I would take it this... survive this far, so... And we've currently got the I've currently given the workers guns. Oh god, what the hell is this? Healthy society must be free of parasites for the good of the working masses. Enemies of the people will be eliminated. Have I turned this British colony into a Russian one? It's beginning to feel like that. New building, execution place. Execution place will lower the strike risk at all workplaces by 6. Each execution will increase motivation to the limit. You will have to build an execution place, one person will be executed each and every day. Show of force. Ability, show of force. Show the force lowers discontent and strike risk. People may get hurt during show of force. I regret everything. Oh my god, temperature is going down. Well, it looks like temperature is a thing to deal with now. Well, everyone! As I said before, it looks like I'm all out of time for today's episode. So, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and join me next time to see how we actually manage to deal with all this. But I'm afraid that until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.